Yo guys, what is good? It's your boy YouLoveNicktana. You guys can call me Nick Tana though. Yo, welcome back to the podcast, guys. It's your boy Nick Tana. Back again with another pod. I don't know if I'm gonna label this Tana's Eye View podcast episode 3 or if I'm gonna name it Tana's Eye View podcast mini episode 1. Something along those lines. This isn't my regular release date type thing, but I did want to get in another like mini style type podcast to get to you guys. Just because a lot of the E3 hype is going on. I know you guys want to hear about these games, about what's going to be dropping in the next few months or so, next year, what things are looking like. The only thing I'm really going to go over in this pod is I'm going to go over the Xbox stuff. Only because like I plan on doing like Xbox and Nintendo, but at the same time, like I don't think Nintendo really didn't drop shit to me. Like that may sound like a little slander and like or whatever, but like I just don't think Nintendo really dropped anything for me to is worth talking about, except for Breath of the Wild 2. So I don't know if I really want to get into that, but before we get into any of that, I'm totally skipping my introduction though. Like I said, my name is Nick Tana. I'm a streamer over on twitch.tv. You guys can find me at twitch.tv/YouLoveNicktana. I also create content on YouTube. Just look up YouLoveNicktana on YouTube. And I'm just a content creator in general, a variety streamer type guy. If you guys enjoy this podcast, make sure you guys rate this 5 stars. Tell a friend, tell a buddy. Tell him, hey man, you gotta listen to my boy Nick. He's a great guy. Tell him he has very luscious hair. It's like if you're watching the video version, I'm just like kind of peeking at it. But yeah, man. Definitely tell a friend. Rate this 5 stars as you can. We just got on Google Podcast, I guess, so that's kind of cool. I didn't know anybody used Google Podcast until my boy was like, hey, I found you on Google Podcast. And I thought it was funny because I've never heard of Google Podcast, but I mean, there's someone out there listening to it. So if you're on Google Podcast and you're listening to this, man, like, congrats. Do whatever you got to do over there to rate this 5 stars or whatever. Things have been going on in the channel. Basically, I've just been playing a lot of Apex. I'm gonna be getting into a lot more games in the future, which I will explain during the process of explaining this, because a lot of decisions I'm making on my streaming channel are going to be more towards what's going to be coming out next year, and pretty much getting my backlog finished that I haven't that I've been taking a long time to finish type stuff. So there's definitely going to be that. I'm going to be playing some fucking games this year. All right, I was stuck on Madden last year, and there's still going to be Madden times, but I'm gonna be playing some games this year, y'all, and I'm excited, bro. Like I'm gonna be putting my nose into some games, and I'm excited to be trying out some new stuff and get out some new content for you guys. So just be on the lookout for that. Like I said, check me out, twitch.tv/YouLoveNicktana, on YouTube by YouLoveNicktana. All the pod episodes are there. Every gameplay I post is gonna start being there. I've just been lazy. I need to upload that Resident Evil Village gameplay. I've just been lazy. I'm not gonna hold you. Yes, I'm a little lazy with it. But without further ado, guys, this is going to be my recap for E3 Xbox / Bethesda 2021. And we're going to kick it off with Starfield. Starfield was the first game that was debuted on the E3, channel. Okay, but hold on. Before I get into that, those 2 guys that were talking before the damn E3 thing, that's just a friendship. That's a friendship you would love to have, right? They were all pushing each other and flopping on the ground. They were being a little cornballs, but like those 2, man. I saw those guys and I instantly tweeted out. I'm like, man, these 2 guys are cornballs. They're all over the place. They're running. They're hyped, which I don't blame them, because like games like Starfield's coming out, right? That's the first game that Bethesda showed with Starfield. The only thing they showed was a cinematic trailer, which is really odd. I mean, it's not odd. It's just the fact that like we didn't really get a grip of what the game is about. It's basically like space and exploring the human spirit type stuff. So like, they didn't really show a lot. Like you can't get a grip on what's even going on in the trailer. So like, I don't know. Like it looks really cool. I'm debating on copping it. But at the end of the day, it's like I don't really have that much to go off of. It looks like a great game. It's going to be dropping 11/11/22. So if you got your eyes on it, go ahead and peep that. And I'm pretty sure it's on Game Pass day one. Now, let's go ahead and kick it off with the Stalker 2. Stalker 2, after watching it, it looks like a massive world and a dark type shooter. And a lot of mutants, right? A lot of mutant like enemies, a lot of different odd type enemies to go up against. It looks very strategic to a point to where like I feel like each gun probably does something different to each type of enemy. In the cinematic trailer, they're all sitting around a fire, and basically Stalker, whoever Stalker is, he comes up the fire and they're talking, and then basically like he's like, how did it go? And then basically it pretty much shows like in-game gameplay of what happens during the game. It looks like an interesting game, and people vouch for this game really hard. And I'm not saying that it's going to be a bad game, but I just don't see me picking it up April 28th, 2022. It's going to be out Game Pass day one. It just don't look like my type of style game. If you like this game, cool. I just don't think the story will hold up for me. Like, I just don't know, like, why did they have to make a Stalker 2? Like, I've never even heard of Stalker 1. And that's not even, like, me backlashing it. It's just, like, I haven't. I know my boy Stu. I'm gonna be saying Stu a lot in this pod, for real. My boy Stu, like, he swears this game's good, man. I'm gonna let it walk, bro. For now. It just doesn't look like it would be my type of game. The next game that was shown, though, was Back 4 Blood. Guys, I've been wanting to play Back 4 Blood when it has been announced, like, last year. I planned on doing so much content for Back 4 Blood. It's insane. If you guys don't know what Back 4 Blood is, it's a game that was created by the people who made Left 4 Dead, and it's basically the same type of style where you have 4 players, zombie hordes are chasing you, you're taking them down, limbs are going everywhere, headshots, bodies are exploding everywhere, you got hordes, you got bosses, and it's just like, it looks like so much is improved, man, and it looks like such a big up from Left 4 Dead 2, just based on the fact that the graphics are just so much better. It looks like there's a lot more guns. Everything just looks so nice, bro. Like, I am definitely picking this up day one, and I'll be streaming this shit a lot, bro. That game looks so fun, and I'm pretty sure they announced PvP and PvE, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I didn't look into it that much after the fact of it. I was just so shocked about how everything looked and how the gameplay looked. It's going to be a cop for me. It's going to be releasing in October sometime down the road, and it's going to be out on Game Pass. On Game Pass. Like, listen, if you could take something away from this, anything, bro, Xbox literally is putting out all their games on Game Pass. That is the biggest W. Okay, Sony can't relate, okay? And I'm not an Xbox fanboy. I have an Xbox, and I've been waiting to play some games on it. So I've been seeing this shit, and I've been, like, wanting to play some games on it. And I'm just so excited now because we're releasing games, and they're going to be on Game Pass, and you're going to be able to download all these great AAA titles on Game Pass. I'm very excited to see something like that. All right, now that I'm done wiping my mouth from the beat of Xbox, Contraband was the next game. The cinematic looked cool. I'm good though. I'm not gonna pick something like that up. I don't know. It just doesn't look interesting to me like that. It's cool. It looks cool. I need to see a little bit more though. Sea of Thieves also was announced after that, and with Sea of Thieves being announced, it's a collaboration with Disney that will be released the 22nd of this month. This one in particular is going to be Pirates of the Caribbean, Captain Jack Sparrow. So I'm very excited about this. Like, I never played Sea of Thieves before. My fiance Mo has played it, and a few of her friends have played it. They play together and shit. But I've never picked it up, just on the fact that, like, I don't know. I was never in a rush to do it. Like, I was down the road, like, yeah, this game looks cool, I'll do it down the road. But I think something like this sparked my interest to play it, and I'm actually going to be streaming this game Friday. I'm very excited to try this game for the first time. And I am actually regretting doing this podcast without a drink. And my throat is dry. You know, we're gonna actually pause for a second. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. I actually had to grab a beverage. My throat was dry. You know, I was spitting all these facts, putting up Jordan numbers on a motherfucker because, like, listen, bro. I was spitting so bad that my throat was dry. I needed a bev. I gotta get it right. We're good. I felt like a water would be better, but we are good. So like I was saying, Sea of Thieves, it was a lot of cinematics, talking about what the things you could do with Jack in the game and stuff like that, and all the new updates and shit that's gonna be in the game. I'm excited to check it out. That's why I'm streaming it Friday with a few friends. So definitely be on the lookout for that. I'm hyped for it. Y'all should be hyped for it. We all hyped for it. Okay. Next. Battlefield 2042. I think I want to say it was either beta or alpha gameplay for the multiplayer side of things. This was a game that's been catching a lot of people's eyes even before E3 was announced. And they were going to be announcing it at E3. Because they announced, what did they announce? I think they had cinematics like a few days before. But like a lot of people were hyped about it. I know my friend Stu was for sure. My friend Spark, they were all hyped for it. They were sitting there like, oh yeah, let's get on Battlefield 4 type stuff because they're excited for it. Listen. These guys have been trying to get me to play this game. For like probably half a year now. I'm not even shitting you because they just think this game is so great, and I don't know how to explain it, man. It's 128 player multiplayer. 128 players, man. That is hectic as hell. Like, they were showing this alpha/beta trailer or gameplay shit, and I saw looks like cars being flown into or drove into airplanes off skyscrapers, people fucking diving like flying squirrels. This game looks absolutely insane, bro. Like, it looks like a great game, but God, does it look hectic. How the hell am I supposed to look out for 128 players? How? Some of you Battlefield fans might be able to tell me, but how? Bro, that just seems absolutely absurd. It comes out October 22nd, 2021 for Xbox Series X and Windows 10. I don't know if it's going to be on Game Pass. Maybe EA Play, so it'll probably come out on Game Pass day one. I don't have that wrote down in my notes though, so we will have to wait and see on that. So yeah, if you're interested in Battlefield 2042, go ahead and pick that up. I feel like I'm going a little too fast, but if it's a game I'm not really like fucking with or peeping with, I'm just gonna like fly right by it. Some of these games I didn't even put in here because I just didn't think they would be important enough to put in here. I need to watch my words, bro, because it seems like I'm slandering it, but in my eye view, like, I just don't see the point in putting in some of these games, bro, because a lot of these games I'm gonna just be like, eh. Or a lot, like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. There's only a few games that really caught my eye, or something that, like, me as an Xbox player would, like, want to go back and look at, right? Or want to try game one to finish the series off and stuff. So yeah, my hair was looking like a shit show. Okay, the next game that's gonna be talked about is 12 minutes. It's like an indie thriller. It was just a trailer. It looks like this dude just pretty much has these, like, he's like stuck in a time loop type thing. So basically he has to figure out how to get out of his time loop. It's going to be on Game Pass August 19th. Am I going to play it? Probably not. If I play it, it'll be for the memes. Like, I respect that it's an indie game and stuff, and they need their flowers too, but I don't know. Just doesn't seem like for me. A game that does feel like for me is Psychonauts 2. I know you listening, Raph. You hear that? That's me clapping. Psychonauts 2, baby. Finally has a release date of August 25th, 2021. We also got new extended gameplay trailer, which showcased both the action-packed gameplay and humor the fans have been expecting. Definitely a cop. Definitely a cop. This is like, I feel like Xbox version of Ratchet and Stank. So I'm definitely want to give that a shot. I feel like it looks great. I feel like it's funny. I'm definitely going to be playing a gameplay of that. Not this week, but the week after this weekend. I'm really booked up this weekend with shit I'm doing. I got a wedding Saturday and whatever else, so I won't have time. But we're going to be doing like a drinking / like death thing on my channel for Psychonauts 1, just for my... I'm just excited for Psychonauts 2. It looks like such a fun, like, these are the games I love, bro. I just want to grab, I want more people to make shit like Psychonauts and Ratchet and Clank, bro. They're not serious AAA, like, how do I put this in a way? Like, I think games are just too damn serious, man. Like, we don't need the Stalker 2, bro. We just don't, bro. Like, it's too dark, too serious. Like, why do y'all like playing these serious ass games? Bro, like, give me another SpongeBob game. Bro, like, dead ass. Give me a Black Clover game. Give me, like, another Dragon Ball game. To be honest with you, like, it's colorful. It's fun. It brightens you up. It takes you away from that dark energy that I don't need in every single game. I play COD. Bro. That's, like, that's the max darkness of a game that I'll get into is COD. You know what I'm saying? I like color. I like bright guns. I like... You know what I'm saying? Like that type of gameplay. Psychonauts 2 is going to be a W, all right? And it's going to be on a lot of people's top list. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. There are going to be 30 Bethesda games that are going to be releasing on Game Pass in the next discussion. Based on my picture that I have, a lot of Doom games. Like, I think like 6 Doom games, Dishonored 1 and 2. And another one, I think. There's another Dishonored game. The Evil Within 1 and 2. All the Fallout games. Rage 1 and 2. Wolfenstein, Elder Scrolls Online, Skyrim, and Oblivion. Oh, Oblivion and Morrowind. I'm actually excited for. Let me get a sip of that Gatorade. Definitely excited for Oblivion and Morrowind. So, like I said, if you are a smart cookie and a smart entrepreneur, you're gonna get Xbox Game Pass and you're gonna be playing all those free games. Cause we got games now. Fallout 76 announced their 2 expansions of the game. From what I'm aware of, Fallout 76 wasn't the best game ever. I think a lot of people are more based on like Fallout 3. I want to say 4. I know people like New Vegas. But Fallout 76 was just like I'm pretty sure it laid an egg. And it put a bad taste into a lot of Fallout fans' mouths. I don't think I'll ever play it, but I did download New Vegas. I think New Vegas will be a good game for me. I've always wanted to try out a Fallout game. I played Fallout 3 and I wasn't that into it. Might have been just like a weird time. I bet if I just sat down, forced myself to play it, it'd be a good game. But anyway, let's get back right on track. Fallout 76 got 2 expansions. The first one's called Fallout 76 Steel Rain. It's going to be out July 7th. And then there's a second one that's going to be announced at, it's going to be like a Pittsburgh-styled DLC, and it's called Pit. That's coming out in 2022. Like I said, if I play it, I play it. I'll probably be playing the other games. I'm not going to be copying 76 at this point. Parting Animals. Dude, I was on my couch watching E3 and I saw Party Animals on my television. I was hyped as beep. I was hyped, bro. Let me tell you about Party Animals, right? Dude, this trailer pops up on my TV screen, right? And like you just see these little animals, right? And they look like, I would say, like, it reminds me of, like, Fall Guys, Bang Geist. What is it? What is that called, bro? It's like, Bang Beast or Gang Beast or some shit like that, bro. I don't know why I said Bang Beast. Bang Geist. Bang Geist. That sounds like a Pornhub exclusive, not an Xbox exclusive. Okay, bro, so they're on this screen, right? And they're like tackling each other. They're hitting stuff with each other, bro. Oh my, this game Looks awesome. I will be playing this game, bro. You guys got me so effed up thinking that I'm not playing this game. I'm gonna be playing this game, bro. Like, this game looks nice, bro. Like I said, a game that's fun. It's not dark. It's colorful, bro. You're gonna get a big laugh out of it. You're gonna play with the homies and have a good ass time. Yes, bro. This is the game. This is the game we needed. This is the game we needed for sure. I'm hyped for this. I'm so hyped for this. I can't even emphasize. I think Party Animals might have won E3. I think Party Animals might have won E3 for me, and I'm not even gonna hold you, okay? Be on the lookout for that. It's gonna be out in 2022. Didn't have a release date, but whew. Oh man, be on the lookout. I bet that becomes the next big game, bro. You gonna hear it from me. Hades on Xbox, we can just let that pass. We can let that slide. I'm not really into that, but what I am into is Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite ended up showing a little bit of cinematic trailer. No, my fault, not cinematic. It's in-game footage of the campaign mode, of how the world looks, and a little bit of cinematics about how Master Chief's going to be pretty much going through this this journey by himself without Cortana this time. I'm definitely excited to see how that's going to go. But I think the true fans will play the campaign. I probably will play the campaign if it doesn't take 60 hours, because this world looks huge, bro. Like, it looks like the biggest like campaign that we've had that Halo has had for a long time. To the fact to where, like, I feel like this is gonna be a huge map. It's gonna take forever to explore, because I'm pretty sure you could just like go around and stuff like that. It's not like linear like the other Halo games, you know. Another W that I think was a fat W is they're actually going to make Halo multiplayer free to play, and this is going to be good for them because it's going to be competing with the games like Apex, like Battlefield's not free. Like, I don't know, a lot of these multiplayer games that a lot of people are playing, yeah, they're battle royale, but they are free. Halo's actually giving them an option to play a multiplayer game for free that isn't a battle royale, because I think a lot of people are getting sick about the battle royale feel of games. Like, I think it's like a trip that's kind of just dying down, but like the formula works, right? I don't like how people say like not every game has to be a battle royale. Well, it's working. You guys are still buying the games. You guys are still playing the games. You guys are still buying the cosmetics because it's free, and then you put your money in the game based on how you see it. So like, that's how I feel. So like, I hope Halo could change the meta with that. With releasing a free multiplayer. It looked really good from my eyes. I like the guns. We'll have to wait and see about that though. The release date's holiday season 2021 this year. Let me get a sip of this Gatorade, chat. Oh shit. Oh brother. You know what? I'm gonna take another sip of this Gatorade. And while I'm taking a sip of this Gatorade, I need y'all to like the video, comment what y'all think the biggest W of E3 was. If you're watching the video version, if you're not watching the video version, make sure you find a way to rate this 5 stars on podcast, or tell a friend right now. I'm giving you guys time, or just yeah. I don't know. I'm only on like 2 or 3 forms of podcasts, so like figure it out. But I'm gonna take another sip of this water. Oh, that's what y'all can do if you guys are watching both these versions. Y'all can check out my social medias in the top right. I'm pointing to them right now. YouLoveNicktana on Twitter and all social medias. Yeah. All right, I'm done. Far Cry 6 was the next game to get announced. I don't know. It feels like they release one of these games every year. They seem like they're just dumping these out. I never really had interest into a Far Cry. Like, Primal was one of my favorite ones that I've ever seen Mo play. She played Primal. I bought her Far Cry 5. That one even didn't see that great. Far Cry 6, it looks cool. Looks stealthy, snipish, like type vibes. I'm pretty sure it like gives off like a Latin America vibe. I'm very interested to see what it was. But if I do play the game, it's because of that dog that was shown inside the trailer, dude. There's this little wiener dog, and it's just running around back and forth, and it's the cutest thing ever. So In all reality, though, it comes out October 7th. I'm probably just gonna let it sit on the shelves, bro. I'm not even gonna get into it like that much. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'll watch someone play it, or I'll just go back and play Primal or something. Excuse me. Oh my god. Gatorade's coming back up. Okay, Slime Rancher 2 is a new game that came out that I'm telling you, you guys need to pick up. This game looks fun. It looks easy. You're collecting slimes. You're breeding them. You're like battling with unfriendly ones. It looks dope. It's on Game Pass for free. Just pick it up. Just play it. It's nice. They just showed like gameplay of it, and I'm gonna be playing it. I'll be playing 1 and 2. I'll be fucking finishing the series. All right, to be honest with you. It's gonna be available in 2022. Next game that was announced was Shredders. It's a snowboarding sim. Looked really nice. I think a lot of people have been talking about like the ATV games that they used to play back in the day, and I think a game like this will bring a few of those fans back. Like, yeah, it's not ATV and stuff, but if you put a little dope music behind it, and then you like let someone snowboard all day, like I think that's gonna be awesome. I think that'll be a really good game that a lot of people are going to sleep on and not pick up, but like it will be nice. Grounded is getting a DLC expansion, and it's called Shroom and Doom. It's going to be available on June 30th. I thought the trailer was absolutely hilarious the way that they put it. A lot of Xbox's like Bethesda trailers, or not just Bethesda, just Xbox, bro. A lot of their trailers are just like super funny. They're super light and bright. Like they just like made it super funny, and they're like, we add mushrooms, and it's just like, it's super funny to me. It's like, yeah, we added mushrooms, and you thought we didn't need mushrooms? We got a bunch of them, and it's just super funny, and it's like, it makes you laugh. Like, and I was like, generally like, I smiled when I saw this trailer, and I thought it was like, it was really nice. And then like the Blood Mother or Brood Mother or something, like I forgot what it's called. But they put this thing to where you could make her less scary, and it was just super funny to me and super like I liked it. And with that being said, I did ended up downloading that from Game Pass, and I'm definitely gonna be giving Grounded a try when this drops on June 30th. So absolute W from Grounded. Grounded, I think a game is a lot of people are sleeping on. I think Xbox is trying to push this game for a reason that it's gonna be good. So keep your eyes out on that. Oh yeah, then there's this stupid game called Among Us that popped up on my screen, and I hate it. So yeah, we're not even gonna talk about it. Outer Worlds 2. Okay. Outer Worlds 2, they didn't really show anything at all. So they basically just had like a little sign, and it just said Outer Worlds 2 is out. It's going to be coming out sometime on Xbox and PC. It's written very, very early development, but there is going to be a second part of that. I'm going to download and play the base game, and I'm going to try the DLC. My friend Austin is really against me playing it. I don't know what, like, it looks like a nice, like, mix between Fallout, and it looks like a Fallout type vibe game. I mean, it's worth the shot. I mean, if they're going to release a second one, I mean, it's worth the play, right? It's on Game Pass for free. That's the thing about it, is like these games are free on Game Pass, so why not give it a shot? Flight Simulator, I'm good. Next, Forza 5. Flight Simulator, guys, all right, we're not gonna play Flight Simulator, okay? Let me tell you why, okay? We don't need to be flying planes, all right? We don't need to be flying planes this year, okay? There's too many games out for us to just be flying planes all around the world, okay? We're fine, we're good. Just pass it, okay? Let's pick up something else. Forza Horizon 5 got released, and I think this, to be honest, this was one of the games. In all seriousness, I said Party Animals and I said Slime Rancher and Psychonauts, but this is like truly the game I think Xbox shined on in E3. This game is beautiful. This game looks absolutely gorgeous, bro, and it's based off in Mexico, from rainforest, deserts. There's a campaign mode, and it's like they've showed real life footage and Forza footage of all these beautiful murals that are around and all these beautiful like places, and like everything matches up with how it is in Mexico by the murals on the wall being from Mexican artists, and like it's gonna be beautiful. The game in general looks so nice. The way that they made it seem with everybody driving and doing like missions and shit, like it looked awesome. With me putting my serious face on, like it looks amazing. It's gonna be coming out on November 9th. It'll be like on and off road stuff with weather effects, which they've always had that kind of stuff. They have a toolbox mode where you'll be able to create certain racetracks and certain like maps and stuff like that. In the trailer, they had like this weird mini game, and like there was a bunch of piñatas just laying like Fortnite llama type things, right? They were like in the street, and like basically you could run them over, crash them, hit them, and just like it's a mini game. You and your friends got to crash all these llamas in a certain amount of time, or these piñatas. And I thought it was super nice. They had like a bowling map that they created. There's so much you're going to be able to do with this game. And if you pair that up with the Xbox Series S or the Series X, you're going to get so much out of this game. A lot of less load times and a lot of like, you're going to love this game. I sit on the couch with my son and I play this game, and we just like, he's 2 years old and he takes the controller and he'll just drive straight, and it's just like a good time, and like he has a blast. I just like doing like the speed traps and shit. I'm definitely going to pick up this game day one. My Mo fiance. My fiance Mo, she convinced me to download this game on my own Xbox because she has it on her Xbox, and she's been streaming it a lot more, and I am going to be playing it with her. I think we're doing Forza Fridays. Forza Fridays, y'all. So I'm excited about that. I think that's going to be a huge, it's going to be fun. I think this game in particular is going to bring out more people into Forza. I think it's just beautiful job. If it's anything like last Forza, I did not see anything wrong with it, and I'm excited for it. And I think you guys should be excited for it. Taking a look at this photo that I'm looking at to recap everything that's going to be on Xbox Game Pass is going to be highlighted. So Hades is August 13th. 12 Minutes is August 19th. I'm basically just going over what I've seen. Shredders is going to be in December. October 12th is going to be Back for Blood. Secret Neighbor 2 is coming out in 2021 sometime. Flight Simulator is coming out July 27th. That shit's coming out in a month. I'm gonna be watching y'all in a month. I'll be watching y'all in a month. Y'all don't need to be playing that game. You're good. You guys are good. Psychonauts is coming out the 25th of August. Age of Empires is coming out in October. Forza in November, and yeah, Halo Infinite. If you guys don't get the picture by now, these games are going to be great because they're going out on Xbox day one, Game Pass. PlayStation's not going to be able to compete with that, dude. I'm telling you, unless PlayStation puts in their own type of Game Pass, like subscription type stuff, they're going to fall behind really quick. We're coming to a point now even where games are going to cost $70 to play for next gen titles. A lot of people aren't going to want to pay that unless you're like a true loyal fan and you pay for like the Pro Edition or the Hall of Fame Edition or like the Deluxe Edition. For Madden, for me, I always spend $100 on the game because I get the Deluxe Edition, and I'll play it. I'll get extra packs. I know I'm gonna play that game in depth to the point to where like I'm not gonna wait to play it for free because I want the extra stuff. I want the little boost to my team and whatever else. So with that being said, like a lot of people aren't like that. A lot of people that play Madden, they don't give a fuck about the packs. They might not. I mean, I create content for Madden, so like it benefits me a lot more to where if I got the Deluxe Edition, I can say like, yo, this is what you get. I can show you guys what this gets you and whatever. A lot of people aren't going to take that chance, especially if you're new to the game. You're like, man, this might not be worth it. I might want to try it out. I might be new to Madden. So like, that's where that comes into play with that too. So Xbox is definitely taking the cake here with the Game Pass type deals. Definitely excited. And last but not least, I'm gonna try to wipe my mouth a little bit. My mouth is watering already thinking about it, man. But wrapping off E3, Xbox and Bethesda showcase. They're coming out with a brand new game. It's an open world shooter from Dishonored and Deathloop, called developer Arcane, which I've never played Arcane before. I know that sounds trash on my loop, but I definitely want to check out Dishonored and shit. But it was a new game and it was called Redfall. They didn't announce the title of the name at first, but this is going to be an Xbox exclusive. Okay. Basically, the trailer starts off and it's a girl and it looks like she has some sort of spell powers. It looks like it's a lot of like spell. She has this like weird spells and she's like flipping through a book and they're in a busted up ass carryout, right? Busted up. And it's like, first of all, the vibes are just really funny, right? Because this dude's like on his phone and he's recording everything and he's like part of this group and he's like being really weird, bro. Like this really weird weirdo type social media, like being on his phone type guy, like recording everything. And then he's like, and everybody's like, how do we get ourselves in this situation? And then it goes back and it shows like how they got back into it. It's comedic and it definitely caught my eye. But what I love about this game is I remind you guys that like I'm not a professional when it comes to giving my opinion about games. But so when I say things like this, bro, like just relax, okay? Like put your pitchforks down, okay? Because I'm just saying what's off the top of my mind when I think of this game, bro. This game gives me like Fortnite like graphics feelings. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it gives you like a feeling of like these graphics, they just look nice. They look colorful. They just look like it looks appealing to the eye to me. Like I definitely like the way that this game looked. Being vampires being in the game is very cool to me. Like I think that's a really cool like thing to go up against in the game, and it highlights a lot of like the group play to it too, because like it looks like each individual character has their own certain thing that they're good at, right? So one of them looks like he's just a hardcore sniper, and the other one looks like he's good with explosives, and then the girl, she's obviously has spell powers and stuff, and like basically the only thing they showed for Redfall was a cinematic trailer, but I'm already like geeked to the point to where like I can't wait to play this game. It looks great, it looks fun, looks exciting, but then it also looks like it's packed with action. Definitely gonna be a game I'm picking up. And that's all I gotta say about that game. I don't want to like go too into depth because like, to be honest, yes, like the only thing they did show is a cinematic trailer, and I can't be basing my decisions off a cinematic trailer, but god did it look good. And I hope they could follow it up with some nice gameplay trailer down the road. But with that being said, that has been the E3 Xbox recap for me. On my side, I thought Xbox took a massive W. On a scale from like 1 to 10, I feel like Xbox gets a hard 8, bro. Like a hard 8. 8 or 9, like somewhere up there. Like I think they didn't do a perfect job. I think Halo deserved a little bit more time than what was actually given. They weren't given shit for time. I think they were only live for like 7 minutes with Halo, but that's like the most anticipated game on the Xbox side of things. I felt they could have given that a little bit more love, a little bit more flowers. But like some of these like games that are coming out, like these indie games and these 2D, like there's this one, I passed it, bro. I passed it. It was it's called Replace. This is a game called Replace, and it's like a 2D game. I'm good, bro. Like I didn't really, you could have kept that in the vault, to be honest with you. Should have kept that in the vault. I don't need to see this 2D game. Like I don't care how good it looks. Like I'm past that point in my life where I'm playing 2D games. Like I can play something else. Unless that game is donated to me or like people want me to play it, then I will. But with that being said, guys, that's going to be my recap on Xbox. We're going to wrap up the pod here. It looks like we're about like 40 minutes deep. So I don't think I'm going to call this a mini. I think I'm going to just call this like an extra, like a special edition episode. Because it's not a mini. It's definitely not a mini, bro. But I tried to make it as mini as possible. But like, there's just a lot of games that needed to be talked about. So yeah, guys, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up here, guys. I appreciate everybody that kicked it with me to the very end. If you guys are new here, man, and you guys want to support the channel, just do what I said, man. Just go back to my Twitch at YouLoveNicktana. All right, on Twitch, twitch.tv/YouLoveNicktana. My Twitter at YouLoveNicktana. All right. If you want to support the podcast in any way, shape, or form, you could donate. It's not mandatory, but it definitely is appreciated. Like, you could go to the my Cash App is $lovenicktana. You guys could tip me there. Get a chance to get shouted out on the next episode. And if you guys aren't following me on Twitter, by the way, every time I do a new pod and I'm writing my notes, I'll put in a tweet. If you guys want any questions answered on the pod, respond here. So like, if you guys want to be on the pod with questions and whatever else, make sure you guys just check me out on the Twitter. With that being said, guys, I'm gonna head out. I got some things I gotta do, things that are in the works, man. I'm trying to be great every day. So like I said, appreciate it, guys. I'm gonna catch y'all next episode, probably next Friday. So we're gonna keep up this every 2 week thing. So next Friday, I'm gonna catch you guys for another episode of the pod. Make sure you guys check me out, follow, whatever else, whatever you guys gotta do. All right, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna check y'all out next time. Peace.